New Muslims in Brazil refer to individuals who embrace Islam in the country. Although the Muslim population in Brazil is relatively small compared to other Muslim-majority countries, this community is growing, with converts becoming an important part of shaping the Islamic identity in the South American nation. Islam was first introduced to Brazil by immigrants from the Middle East, particularly from Lebanon and Syria, who came to the country in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. However, at that time, they were not converts but had already embraced Islam from birth. Over time, the Muslim population in Brazil began to increase, partly due to ongoing waves of immigration but also through religious conversion, with people embracing Islam voluntarily. Some of the converts come from various ethnic and cultural backgrounds, many of whom are indigenous or from Christian backgrounds seeking deeper spiritual meaning. Islam in Brazil often involves a profound spiritual quest. Some converts in Brazil are drawn to the teachings of Islam after reading the Quran, speaking with Muslims, or being influenced by personal experiences. The process of conversion typically involves the recitation of the two testimonies of faith, Shahada, which marks them as Muslims. Many organizations and mosques in Brazil provide support and education for converts, who often face challenges in adapting to Islamic teachings and adjusting to their new life. The community of converts in Brazil consists not only of Brazilians but also people from various countries. They often gather at mosques and community centers to share experiences, deepen their understanding of Islam, and strengthen their social bonds. In addition, in recent years, social media and the Internet have played an important role in spreading information about Islam and introducing its teachings to a broader Brazilian audience. Some converts even share their experiences on online platforms, inspiring others to embrace Islam. Converts in Brazil often face challenges in adapting to Islamic life in a country where the majority of the population is Christian. Although Brazil is known for its religious tolerance, converts sometimes encounter misunderstanding from family and friends, and in some cases, they experience rejection or discrimination. Converts play an important role in introducing Islam to a wider Brazilian society. They often act as bridges between Islam and non-Muslim communities, sharing their personal experiences and offering a better understanding of the Islamic faith. Overall, while the number of converts in Brazil is not large, they play a significant role in building intercultural bridges and introducing Islamic values to the outside world. They are also an important part of the growing Muslim community in Brazil, contributing positively to the multicultural Brazilian society. The situation of converts in the workplace, especially for those who embraced Islam after following another religion or belief, can present certain challenges and opportunities, both socially, psychologically, and professionally. Embracing Islam brings significant changes in the life of a convert, especially in how they lead their daily life, including in their work. Converts may need to adjust to religious routines, such as the 5 daily prayers, which could affect their work hours. In some cases, this can be a challenge if the workplace does not support or understand the importance of time for worship. For many converts, work also becomes a place of interaction with others who may not have understanding or experience with Islam. Some converts may face difficulties in navigating the social environment at work. In some countries or workplaces, despite the freedom of religion, converts or Muslim employees may face negative attitudes or even discrimination. This can range from stereotypical views about Islam to a lack of understanding about the religious practices or principles followed by converts. Converts may come from different religious or cultural backgrounds and must adapt to appropriate ways of interacting in their new work environment. Some companies that have inclusive policies towards religious diversity tend to support converts in practicing their religious duties. Companies that support religious diversity typically provide time for prayers, especially in places with a significant Muslim population, such as mosques or prayer rooms in office buildings. For many converts, work is a means to grow and apply Islamic principles in daily life. Many converts feel that their work is a way to demonstrate these qualities, whether in formal employment or social service. The family and local Muslim community also play a significant role in supporting converts, mu'allaf, at work. For converts who have just embraced Islam, support from those close to them is crucial in facing challenges in the workplace. Converts, mu'alaf, who embrace Islam in Brazil, a country with a predominantly Catholic population and a Muslim minority, face certain challenges and dynamics in practicing their faith. Although Islam is a minority religion in Brazil, the Muslim community, including converts, has existed and grown, though not in large numbers. Brazil has a relatively small but growing Muslim community, especially in large cities such as São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Brasilia. In these cities, there are mosques and Islamic centers that provide spaces for worship, as well as communities that support converts in fulfilling their religious obligations. In addition to mosques, there are also educational institutions that teach about Islam and offer support to converts. These centers provide further understanding of the religion and help converts adjust to Islamic teachings. One of the main challenges for converts in Brazil is adjusting their prayer schedule for the 5 daily prayers, as not all workplaces or schools provide specific time for prayers. Converts in Brazil often have to arrange prayer times outside of work or school hours, using private spaces or prayer rooms available in mosques or Islamic centers. Fasting during Ramadan can also pose a particular challenge for converts in Brazil. In addition to the significant time difference, Brazil is in a different time zone than Saudi Arabia or countries with large Muslim populations. Converts may face difficulties finding suitable food for suhoor and iftar, especially if they live in areas without many Muslim communities. Many converts give charity as a form of worship and social solidarity. This is highly valued in Islam and done as an expression of care for others, both fellow Muslims and the wider community. Although Hajj is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, not all converts in Brazil are able to perform it right away due to limited access and the costs involved. However, for those who can, Hajj is a great aspiration, allowing them to visit the Holy Land of Mecca and deepen their spirituality. Many new converts may struggle to fully understand Islamic teachings, including the correct ways of worship. Therefore, mosques and Muslim communities in Brazil offer classes and religious education to help converts understand the basics of Islam, including how to perform acts of worship properly. Converts in Brazil celebrate the Islamic holidays of Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha with great enthusiasm, even though not everyone around them celebrates these occasions. For converts in Brazil, practicing Islam presents certain challenges, especially because Islam is a minority religion in the country. However, with the presence of mosques, Islamic educational centers, and supportive Muslim communities, converts in Brazil can practice their faith despite facing social and cultural obstacles. Support from the local Muslim community and guidance in fulfilling religious obligations are crucial in assisting converts in their spiritual journey.